Good morning, students. This is Bhavani working as a contract lecturer, computer engineering, GPW Medak. So, third semester, data structures through C, sorting techniques. So, in the sorting techniques, introduction to sorting. So, what is the main objective in this PPT? Sorting's methods of sorting, efficiency of sorting algorithm, sorting techniques. So, what is a sorting? Sorting is nothing but it is an arranging. We have to arrange the given elements in an order. Even it may be the ascending or descending. The definition we know that. So, why we are using in computer? How? So, in computer science, a sorting algorithm is an algorithm. We know that puts together of a list in a certain order. The most frequently used order are numerical order. The numbers we will be arranged. So 1, 2, ascending order or descending order. The numbers will be arranging in the order. So sorting is an important for optimizing the efficiency of other algorithms such as search and merge algorithms. So sortings are very useful. Sortings are is also useful for data and for producing human readable output. The output of any sorting algorithm must satisfy two conditions. What are the two conditions? The input is in non-decreasing order. Each element is no smaller than previous element according to the desired total output, total order. The input is stored in an array which allows random access rather than a list. It allows the sequential access. In the array, the values will be entered in the linear fashion, that is a sequential fashion. Sort. The word sort are grammatical used in English, pronounced as an in the sentence. It is inefficient to use insertion sort on a large list. So when the word sort in the 1951 British Horburton who worked on ENIAC, so he arranged that. So from the beginning of the computing, sorting problem have attracted to great deal of research. So due to complexity of solving it efficiently, despite it's simple. So earlier sorting algorithm around 1951 was Britain Hall-Button who worked on ENIAC and ENIAC. We have the sorting techniques also is there. So based on the sorting techniques, so it is mainly work on the big O notation, divide and conquer algorithm, data structures, yes, binary trees based on that. So sorting a small array optically, at least in least amount of comparisons and swap or fast, taking into the account machine specific deals, is still an open research problem. So sortings are the very important in the data structures. So how we will be sort the values? Yes, for the sorting the values are the very important. So let's we go. So sorting refers to arranging the set of data in some logical order. For example, we are taking the telephone directory. telephone directory can be considered the list where each record has three fields: name, address and the phone numbers. As in the telephone directory, what will the, we have the serial number will be there, the name will be there, address and the phone numbers will be present. Yes, I'm taking the example telephone directory. Or dictionary, you can be go for the another example, dictionaries and databases. So in the database also we will be arrange the data in the sequence only. Yes, arranging the set of data in a logical order. So being the unique, phone numbers can work as a key to locate any record in the list. So based on the, if you have the unique name is the same number, so what we cannot now, with the help of the phone number we can be identified. Sorting is among the most basic problem in algorithm design. So sorting is the most basic problems in algorithm design. We are given sequence of items, each associated with the given key value. If you want to find, so we have to give the key value, based on that the sequence of items it will be check it. And the problem is to rearrange the items so that they are in increasing or decreasing order by the key. And the problem is to rearrange. If we have to arrange, if you want to rearrange the items, they should be in a increasing or decreasing order by the key. Okay, sorting is nothing but arranging the items in the logical order is called sorting. So what are the methods of sorting? Can be divided into two categories. We have the two categories: internal or external. Sorting. We know that internal means inside, external means outside. So how the inside the sorting what will be do, and outside the sorting how we will be seeing. Internal sorting is nothing but if all data that are to be sorted can be adjusted at a time in main memory. In the main memory, what we are adjusting, that will be the one time. Then internal sorting methods are used. We are not using any external memories. The main memory what we are taking, that memory has to be sorted in order, so that is called the internal. External means we have to take the another memory, that is an second memory. What is that? We have the secondary memory, auxiliary or the secondary memory. So in that we have to be store again we have to sorted. Let's go. External sorting, when the data is to be sorted, cannot be accommodated in the main memory at the same time, and some has to kept in auxiliary memory. Then external sorting methods are used. We will only consider internal sorting only. Coming to the internal sorting, we can be sorted in the main memory only. Okay, in the main memory one time only we can be sorted. For the external we cannot be adjusted in the main memory. That's why we are using the another memory, that is an auxiliary memory. So cannot be accommodated in the memory at the same time, and some has to be kept in where we are keeping in the auxiliary memory. Then external sorting methods are used. How many methods we having? Two methods: internal sorting and external sorting. Internal sorting means the data can be sorted same at one time in the main memory is called internal sorting. External sorting means the data can be sorted, cannot be accommodated in the same main memory in the memory at the same time. Some has to kept in where we have to keep, we have to use another memory, that is an auxiliary memory. Then external sorting methods are used. These are the two methods we have to be follow: internal sorting and the external sorting. Internal means within the main memory we can be sorted at one time. External sorting means we have to use we cannot be adjust in the same main memory. That's why we are taking the another memory. Some of the content has to be kept in the auxiliary memory. Stable and non-stable sorting. We know that stable means constant, it does not changes anything. Unstable means the changes can be done. If you want to modify, you can be modify, you can be update. Yes, stable and non-unstable. We know the meaning. Let's go in the sorting methods how we will be. If a sorting algorithm after sorting the content does not change the sequence, stable means constant. So after sorting the content, we cannot be change the sequence of similar content in which they are appear. It is called stable sorting. So after sorting the content, if already we sorted the content, so that content sequence cannot be changes. That is called the stable sorting. If a sorting algorithm after sorting the content changes means modify. If you want to modify any changes sequential of similar content which they are appear, it is called unstable or non-stable sorting method. So after sorting the content does not change the sequence means that type of sorting we are calling the stable sorting. After sorting the content, changes of sequential of similar content, they are called non-stable sorting. So these are the two, stable and non-stable. Let's see, we have the 26 and 26. So it's come to, so it isn't change. After sorting it will be changes. What is an efficiency of a sorting algorithm? Algorithm is nothing but step-by-step procedure to solve the particular problem is called algorithm. What is the efficiency about the sorting algorithm? The complexity of the sorting algorithm measures the running time. So we need the timing. How much time we can be sorted the list. Yes, how much memory it will be taking for the sorting. So that will be measured the efficiency of sorting algorithm. The complexity of sorting algorithm measures the running time of a function in which number of items has to be sorted. So to measure that how many items are have to be sorted and how many times we have to be sorted. Yes, the choice of sorting method depends on efficiency consideration for different problems. For the different problems we have the different solutions. So how we have to sort? We have to sort one by one or we have to select the smallest one, otherwise where we have to insert, otherwise where we have to be combine. So they are the different methods. So based on the different problems, so how we have to choose. So what is the efficiency of sorting algorithm? Means the complexity of a sorting algorithm measures the running time of a function in which n number of items has to be sorted. The choice of sorting methods depends on efficiency consideration for different problems. The most important of these considerations, what are the considerations? Means we have to see the length of the list, length of the time, length of the memory. Okay, the length of time spent by programmer in coding a particular sorting program. What is the length of the time? Well, length of time spent by programmers in coding. So we have to write the code, how much time it is taking for the particular sorting algorithm or particular sorting program, how much time it is taking. Yes, amount of machine time. Machine time is nothing but execution, running, necessary for the running the program, and the amount of memory necessary for running the program. For writing we need the memory, as well as, and to store that we need the memory. So amount of machine time necessary for running the program, amount of memory necessary for running the program. Various sorting methods are analyzed in the cases like best case, worst case, on average case. So sorting methods can be analyzed by the cases, that is in best case. So best case is nothing but the algorithm can be executed within the minimum time is the best, is the maximum time to run the given list execute, that is in worst case. Average means between minimum or the maximum time to execute the given list is called average case. So for the sorting methods are analyzed in the cases like best case, worst case or average case. Most of the sort methods we considered have requirements that range from big O of n log n to big O of n square or n2. So for the requirements we have to using the range big O, yes, big O of n log n to big O of n2. A sort should not be selected only because its sorting time is big O of n log n. The relation of the file size n and other factors affecting the actual sorting time must be considered. So a sort should not be selected only, not be selected, because sorting time is what is in sorting time we are taking. The range starts from the big O of the n log n. The relation of the file size n and the other factors affecting the actual sorting time must be considered. Determining the time requirement of the sorting technique is to actually run the program and measure its efficiency. Once a particular sorting technique is selected, the need is to make the program as efficient as possible. Any improvement in sorting time significantly affects the overall efficiency and saves a great deal of computer's time. So what are the most importance of the consideration means the length of time spent by programmers in coding a particular sorting program. What is the length of the program that has to be spent by the programmers, yes, in coding a particular sorting program. Amount of machine time, what is amount of machine time necessary for the running the program, amount of memory necessary for running the program, and we have to various sorting methods for analyzing the cases. What are the cases we are using? Best case, worst case and average case. So most of the sort methods we considered have requirements. What is the range? That is in big O of the n log n to big O of the n2. So to a sort should not be selected only because its sorting time is n log n. The relation of the file size n and other factors affecting the actual sorting time must be considered. What is the time it will be taking? So and we have the time requirement of sorting techniques for actual run the program and measure its efficiency. Once a particular sorting technique is selected, the need to make the program efficient as possible. Any improvement in sorting time significantly affects the overall efficiency and save the great deal of computer time. So these are the main important of this consideration for the sorting algorithm. What is the efficiency of a sorting algorithm? Space constraints. So here we need the time complexities and the space complexities, the length of the program, how much time the coding is taking by the programmers, yeah, that we have to see all, and the execution, how much time to execute the program, and what is the input we are taking and what is an output, so how much time it is taking. So let me see. Space constraints are usually less important than time consideration. Space constraints are usually less important than time consideration. The reason for this can be the most programming, for most sorting programs, the amount of space is needed to closer to big O of n than to big O of n2. The space. So we are using only 1. So big O of 1, big O of n. So that's why it is a less important in the sorting. The second reason is that if more space is required, it can almost always be found in auxiliary storage. There is a secondary storage, you can be use it if you need more space, because in the sorting techniques we are taking only one array within we are not taking any additional memory also. So that's why within the main memory we are doing. So we don't need any auxiliary memory. If you need it, you can be take the auxiliary storage. So space constraints are usually less than time consideration. The reason for this can be for most sorting programs, the amount of space is needed is closer to big O of the n2, big O of n2. The second reason is that if more space is required, you can almost always be found in secondary storage, that is an auxiliary storage. Things to remember. What are the things we have to remember? If we need the additional memory, we can be use it. Otherwise, within the internal sorting, we can be do internal memory, that is the main memory. In the main memory, you can be do it. Okay, let's go. A ideal sort is an in-place sort where algorithm uses no additional array storage, and hence it is possible to sort very large list without the need to allocate the additional working storage. Without any need, we are not taking any additional storage. Within the storage only we are doing, yeah, within the sorting, within the array only we can be sorted. Yes, so that's why a sort is an in place sort, and we are telling an ideal sort is an in place sort where the algorithm uses no additional array storage, and hence it is possible to sort very large list without the need to allocate additional working storage. A sorting algorithm is said to be stable. Stable means after sorting there is no need to changes. There is no need to changes in the content, that is called the stable. So sorting algorithm is to be said to be stable if two objects with equal keys appear in the same order in sorted output as they appear in the input unsorted array. If two objects we are taking with equal keys appears in the same order in the sorted output as they appeared in the input, it is an unsorted array, because if we are getting the two objects the same equal importance, so where we have to keep it, we have to keep in the same. So the another numbers will be it will be appear as an unordered. Some sorting algorithms are stable by nature, like insertion sort. The rules we cannot merge and bubble sort, etc. These are all the sorting algorithms are stable. And some sorting algorithms are not. These are the unstable. That is an heap, and the quick sort is an unstable. Okay. So the things we have to remember. So an ideal sort is an in place sort where the algorithm uses no additional array storage, and hence it is possible to sort very large list without the need to allocate additional working storage. Yes, within the additional, we are not taking any additional. Within the main memory only we are sorting. In place sort we are calling in place. Okay. Sorting algorithm is said to be a stable. Stable means it does not changes. So if two objects with the equal keys appear in the same order, is a sorted output. As they appear in the input, it is an unsorted. By output we know that after sorting in the equal pair, it is an sorted array we got it. So while entering in the input, it is an unsorted array. Before sorting we will be unsorted. After sorting the sequence will be the same. It will be get the output as an appear. So what are the we have the sorting algorithms we having. So the sorting algorithm techniques have the what are the stable and what are the not stable. Here stable we are taking the three: insertion sort, merge sort and bubble sort. And some sort algorithms are not stable. What are the not stable means? Heap is a non stable, it is always changes. Even sorting also done also, it will be get the modifications. And quick sort. Okay, these are come under the non stable, and stable will be come under the what are the stable: insertion, merge and bubble. So the things to be remember. What are the things to remember before going to the sorting techniques? Sorting can be done in many ways. So over a time, several methods. Here methods means algorithms. So what are the algorithms we will be following? The procedures we have to be followed. To get the correct solution, we have to solve the problem. The steps we have to be followed are being developed to sort data. Okay, over a time several methods are developed to sort the data. There are the several methods, several algorithms. What are the several algorithms we are using? Bubble sort algorithm is a selection sort, insertion sort, merge sort, heap, quick sort. These are the different methods. So these all methods, only the main thing we have to arrange the orders. So sorting can be done in many ways. Over a time several methods are developed to sort the data. Bubble sort, selection sort, quick sort, merge sort, selection, insertion sort are the few sorting techniques discussed in this chapter. Bubble, selection, quick, merge, insertion, these are the sorting techniques will be discussed in this chapter. It is very difficult to select a sorting algorithm over another. Yes, all sortings are the different. They are the not in the equal. They are the not the same. All have the different methods and different algorithms. It is not depends on the others. All algorithms are the different only. So it is very difficult to select the sorting algorithm over the another, and there is no sorting algorithm better than all other in all circumference, which is these are the not all the easiest, all are the difficult only, and no sorting algorithm better than all other in all circumference. So for one sort we have the different methods. Every sorts are the different only, different methods, different algorithms, all are not the same. So what are the sorting techniques? So various sorting techniques are available, but we have to study the following. So in this chapter we have to discuss only the 5, that is in selection sort, insertion sort, bubble sort, quick sort and merge sort. So selection sort. So selection sort, what we just we will begin the small definitions. Okay, the selection sort is nothing but select. What we have to select? We have to search the smallest number, and we have to be located in the first, where we have to be keep, we have to keep in the first element in the given list. And next we have to select the next smallest number we have to be search, and we have to be replace in the second number in the given list. So like that, second list has to be keep. So the selection means we have to be picking the smallest one. So selection sort is nothing but the selecting the smallest number, and we have to be placed in the first list of the given list. So as till the completion, until that it has to be repeat the same process. So how many passes we have to be, what is the time complexity, what is the space complexity, how it is working, how to select the smallest number, we will go for the other slides. Okay, insertion sort. Insertion sort is nothing but like playing the cards, how we have to replace, how where we have to be keep the element. Yes, first we have to be compare which is a greater, yes, which is the smallest one, compare, we have to compare, and then where it has to be located, we have to located in the first element or before the after first element or between one and the two elements, where we have to be see. Okay, insertion means where you have to be where we have to be allocate, yes, where we have to be insert the element, yeah, in the given list, that is an insertion sort. Bubble sort, we have to be adjust the elements, and next we have to be exchange, we have to be swap the numbers, that is in bubble sort. Quick sort, here we have to be divide and conquer. So based on the divide and conquer it will be working. So in the quick sort, this is the most important sorting technique and the easiest and the fastest algorithm. And merge also, it is based on the divide and conquer algorithm only. It will be divide and again it will be merge, again it will be combine. So how it will be working, we will be see. Okay, now these are the sorting algorithms techniques. All are the different sorting techniques only, different sorting methods only. So sorting is nothing but arranging. So sorting is nothing but arranging the given list of elements in the logical order. It may be the ascending or descending order. So the sorting algorithms will be helps in arranging the order, arranging the records or the files in an order, such that we can be retrieving makes easy. So you can go for the example in the sorting order, not only the database, telephone directories, dictionaries, even in the house also you can be taking the example. So what are the items? Yes, for example in library also you can be take the example. If the books are in unordered, what we cannot be pick, it take the space, it will be take, more space, and the time also it will be taken for searching. So it is very difficult for the searching also. So if we are arranging in the order, then it is an easy to access. So we can be easy to retrieve the file or the book or anything. Even example in the home also, if you have the 4 rooms, kitchen room is there, hall is there, washroom is there, so where we have to keep the all the materials. Yes, um, the kitchen items has to be kept in the kitchen only. Yeah, bedroom items has to be kept in the bedroom. Dining, yeah, the dining hall table, what we have to need, that all the items should be there. In the bathroom, what are the items should be there, we have to keep. If it is not there, where it is there, if you are kept in the one room to another room, so if you are exchange all the items, so we need the searching will be take the more time, and the space also yeah, if it is dirty we cannot be. If you keep neat and clean, then it is easy to access. Yes, and it looks neat also. So that's why the sorting methods are used in our computers, in the database structures. Yes, so it is an easy to access. So for keeping order it is more difficult. If we kept once writing the program, it is most easy method to write the program for all the methods. Yes, how we have to be right, how we have to be see. Okay, these are all the things we have to be. So stable means so that which cannot be changes after sorting, the sequence cannot be changes, so that is called the stable sorting. Unstable means after sorting also uh, within the same memory we are not sequence, so we need the additional auxiliary memories to kept. So that's why it is a non-stable. We need the additional memories, it can be changes. Okay, so the sort is an in place sort. Algorithms uses no additional array storage, hence it is possible to sort very large list without the need to allocate the additional working. So we does not need any auxiliary memories or the secondary memories. Within the main memory we can do the sorting methods, all the sorting methods. Sorting algorithm is to be stable. If you take the two objects equal keys, if you have, so in the same order in the sort, in ordered, in sorted output as they appear in the input, in the input it is an unsorted, if the output it is an ordered. So what are the stable means? Insertion, merge and bubble sort are the stable algorithm, stable sortings. Unstable means heap and the quick. So sortings can be performed in many ways. Over a time, several methods are being developed to sort. So what are the sorting methods we are having? In this chapter, bubble, selection, quick, merge and insertion sorts. So it is very difficult to select the sorting algorithm over the another, and there is no sorting algorithm better than all other in all circumstance. What are the sorting methods, sorting techniques we are using? Selection, insertion, bubble, quick and merge sort. So these 5 sort techniques we have to be studied, are available. So selection sort, insertion sort, bubble sort, quick sort and merge sort. These are all the sorting techniques are the available. So all sorting techniques are the different ways. The programming also different for developing code. So but all are the, if you learn all the sorting techniques in the easy manner, so it is an easy only. Okay. Thank you. So tomorrow the next we will be discuss the what are the methods, that is in bubble sort we will be discuss. So tomorrow sorting technique, that is in bubble sort, how what is bubble sort, and how to implement, how it is working, and what is in code, what is an algorithm. Let me see.